Hello there. Updates on the channel. Yes, where we at? We are soundproofing at the minute. We've just the studio is actually in it's a caravan. Okay, it is great for acoustics, believe it or not. I don't know if it's the metal or what it is, but it's great for acoustics. We've done a couple of sound checks in there, and it's really good. So we've moved the caravan to the correct spot we want to be in. We've soundproofed the caravan and we are doing a audio test with the equipment. We've got the equipment now. We've got two new laptops, the mics, the soundproof that goes on top of the mic. I don't know what it's called. That kind of stuff. We've got stand up to AI, although we're not doing AI voices, but we will be using it for other things, just to make things go a little swifter. So this week, my wife's away in France, skiing with the school, and I'm on my own. So I have the kids, so I won't be doing anything this week other than crying probably. um, so this week's out. Next week we're running audio tests and we're looking at graphics for the channel. Let me know if you think this is a good idea. There's something I'm going to do on the channel that I don't see on other story channels. I'm going to do we're going to have a playlist of ambient noise. So it's going to be sounds of campfires with like a very quiet, calming story just underneath the sounds. You can just hear it as you sleep. Sounds of the ocean, sounds of streams, sounds of thunderstorms, rains on tents. We're gonna have a playlist of that. So that's gonna be like sleepy time. So if you want to sleep and listen to stories to help you get off to sleep, which I know a lot of people do now. All my kids do it. I personally can't sleep with any noise. A ticking clock will keep me awake. Which is surprising, seeing I spent a lot of time in the military. But yeah, so we're gonna have an ambient noise playlist on there as well as normal stories. So I think that's what the AI is going to be used for. So we'll be trying to get some of that done and hooked up onto the channel before it releases. So we're not that far off really, barring incidents and accidents. I mean, I couldn't give you an exact date, depending on what John's doing. Remember, I have a partner in this as well. So yeah, we've still got a few technical things to sort out. It's coming along. Like I said, it's most of the soundproofing's done now. We've picked the spot. We've got everything hooked up and ready. Electricity running to the caravan and stuff, and we just call it the studio. The studio, and yeah, it shouldn't be too much longer. I don't think. Hopefully, um, I think the longest bits will be not so much getting the studio ready. It's more to do with getting the audio set up correctly and the graphics and things like that. I mean, I don't know anything about that. I'm the writer. John's the guy who takes care of all that stuff. Although John writes too very well, I may add, but he's more tech savvy than I am. I don't know much about that kind of stuff at all. So yeah, he'll be doing that side of things. So yeah, hopefully pretty soon. I'm hoping anyway. I really want to get stuck in and get up and running. So that's where we're at the minute. Technical side of things is coming up, but we've got the equipment. So we might need a new mic. The mic's a second-hand older one, so we'll see how it plays out. If it's not good, we'll just fork over a new one. I'm actually starting to earn a little money again from MCP, so that's good. On that front, I have finished Eurydius. So the next episode of Eurydius should be coming up, and then this full story should be amalgamated together and out on the channel. So you'll have the final episode and the entire story set out as well, because I know people like a longer story. I also, I had a don't tell MCP this, but I had a bet with John we've noticed that on the channel sometimes there's sorts of spoof things on there. I think one was called Shit Waffle upon a time. I always say these spoof stories are absolutely ridiculous. So we had a gentleman's bet, me and John, no money. Just that he said that I'm too much of a serious writer, that I couldn't write a really silly comedy story for the channel. And I said, I bet I can, and I bet I can get paid for it too. So I've just won this bet. So I think hopefully the next week or so you might be hearing a story called "My Hamster Was Eaten by a Skinwalker." that's my story. Um, and our hero's name, the hamster's name, is Shitlick, because he's always licking his own ass. So you see how ridiculous we went. Um, just as a proof of point, really. So yeah, hopefully that'll be on the channel soon. It's not actually a bad story. Actually, it's not too bad at all. It starts off a bit silly, but it's got some good action scenes in it and stuff. Hopefully it'll make you chuckle, brighten your day a bit. You know, the world can be a bit at the minute, can't it? With everything going on, changes in leadership all over the place, and wars, and prices of everything going through the roof, both here in the UK and in America. So yeah, it can be a bit rough. So anything that'll cheer your day up isn't a bad thing, is it? Whether it's an hamster that licks his ass or knowing that the channel will be up and around soon, or you get to listen to your videos, whatever makes you happy, do. Also, on just a general rant, I've been going to the gym quite a lot lately, and my wife says that my head is starting to look too small for my upper body. So feel free to give an opinion on that. I semi disagree. So yeah, give an opinion on that by all means. And I'll see you soon.